The Bay Area is home to some of the most well-known West Coast rappers, such as E40, Andre Nicotina, Mac Dre, Too Short, Tech Nine, The Jacka, and many more. These rappers have more in common than being from the Bay Area. They all started as independent artists and persevered in order to get to where they are today, recognized and successful. What they have accomplished is a clear reminder that hard work, long hours, and determination can equal success. So ask yourself these questions. Are you willing to put in the hard work and long hours it takes to reach a similar level of success? Are you able to deal with criticism and learn from it? Are you an innovative thinker who is always looking for a new way to entice your audience? Do you want to be your own boss? Does the business aspect of the industry interest you? If you answer yes to these questions, then you might have what it takes to be an indie artist. In this short documentary, I get to ask San Jose indie artist Dirtbag Dan if he feels it is necessary to pursue a deal with a record label, or is it better to stay independent? I even got the opportunity to jump in as a cameraman and film a rap battle that he hosted. Hello, this is our short documentary, Die. Do indie yourself. Growing up in the Bay Area, do you ever feel like you're at a disadvantage compared to an artist that's, say located in LA or New York?
I think definitely I would be silly to say that I wasn't at a disadvantage here in San Jose versus someone who's in LA or New York, or even San Francisco for that matter, where there's more opportunity to perform. But nowadays, now that kind of the industry has shifted so heavily towards the internet and being able to, cultivate an audience online and a number of views or subscribers or followers or whatever.
Right.
So now you can really be from anywhere. It's less limiting nowadays than it was 10 years ago.
Specifically, like how long have you been in the music industry and what made you gravitate towards battle rapping?
18, I was like recording something and trying to sell it. 16, I was rapping.
Right.
And battling kind of just came naturally because it was like the only outlet really. At the end of the day, this was like before Pro Tools, digital audio workstations. You could have a laptop and make music at home. This was, you had to go to a studio, reel to reel. Shit cost a lot of money. Not a lot of people in San Jose, period, were recording music like as far as hip hop or rap was concerned. And originally it was just like, if you wanted to rap, you went to an open mic or you went to a battle. Open mics kind of turned to battles at times because everybody's trying to rap better than each other. So battling just kind of came naturally.
In your opinion, do you think it is necessary for a musician to be signed with a major label to reach a similar or better level of success, such as artists like MGK, Fabulous, Jeezy, Jadakiss, or 50 Cent?
I think that avenue is less available nowadays. There really isn't a bunch of A&Rs going to shows trying to find hip hop artists and being like, okay, I can cultivate this person and make them into something that I can sell. Nowadays, a record label really wants to see that you already have an audience, that you've cultivated yourself, feel like they can make money off that, so they get involved and then throw some money into your budget and allow you to take your things to a larger level. Ultimately, they want all that money back. And nowadays, you're seeing a lot more artists going the independent route and just being like, well, I got a YouTube video that hit a couple million views. Now, instead of immediately signing to a record label, I might just sign to a booking agency and put together a tour myself and kind of sidestep that whole process of having to get a bunch of money from a label and then recoup all that money. I don't know, it's nice being independent, probably nice to be on a label too. As far as it being necessary, probably not anymore. I think you could find your own audience and then be able to build off that, and you really don't need a record label anymore, but record labels aren't going away, they're still around, so I'd say it's probably better to be independent if you want to keep your money, but if you want to reach a larger audience, better to be with a label, but labels aren't really knocking down doors nowadays anyways, so.
Being an independent artist in the Bay Area, do you feel that it is important to experience the do-it-yourself approach, or do you feel it is not important? And why?
I think the Bay you're just kind of it's bred into you, independent aspect. I press my own CDs and then I go to the shows and I sell them myself, and that was normal out here.
Right.
And we think that's normal. I've traveled a lot around, and that's not normal other places. Ordinarily, there's like a system of, you know, people who decide, of tastemakers who decide which shit is popular and then how it's distributed to the people. Whereas in the Bay Area, motherfuckers are like, nah, I'm gonna press this shit myself. I'm gonna use all this money that I got from other endeavors, and I'm going to put that into the music and see what happens.
Battle of the Zay. We got a special engagement battle going on. It's the day before Thanksgiving. It's actually Thanksgiving right now. We about to go to Turkey Day. Hungover. Make some noise, San Jose! All right, we got two MCs from the Zay. MC on my left, please introduce yourself.
Man aboard DP, that's Rendezvous Records.
Pass the mic over to your opponent. MC on my right, please introduce yourself.
Hey man, it's Cassidy. Hey, Jay Square the second, man.
Man, I'm gonna give you the coin toss because you've been played on a million times. So heads or tails? He said he wants head. Head in the bed. Head in the bed. And heads it is. He says Jay Square goes first. These are 2-minute rounds.
Heathcliff, Felix, Tom, Tomcat, Garfield, Snowball, you all that. Solve that. You're a pussy. Hey, you gotta be kidding. Hey, tell this cat in the hat, he'll get dragged in and I'll put this cat in the bag. Hey, kick back. You don't want to throw hands, because I'll put this knife right through your hand. You'll get thrown from your throat, then you're through. Look, I'm trying to get through to you. I'm a teacher with a fever. I'll make a class sick. It's like a Tootsie Pop. Because I've done mad licks. You're all filler. So nobody fill it with mad spits, but everybody fill in my words. Mad lips. Look, I'll smash him in a black box like a crash flight when he gets caught and killed like bagpipes. I'm stronger than karma, because I'll come back twice. Fuck a madman. I'm mad nice. These bucks will leave you rotten for acting all spoiled. I'll send him towards the Lord. You'll never be royal. If mad stays heated like aluminum foil, these burners will fire and make your blood boil. Look, I'm bringing the flames. Whenever, whatever, wherever. My aim, way better than my temper. And for the record, I'm 3-0 them. Hey, tell this custodian he's eating opium. And the clothes on him, the size, Ethiopian. Hey, and your bones are showing in. You look like a pelican skeleton. Hey, nobody should have let him in without Ebola medicine. Hey, and you fitted is really never fitted. Just admit it. You have the head size of a midget. And your chin is looking like a vagina to me. What you trying to be? The Black Duck Dynasty? Hey, you want to get mad, man, and start with the beefing? I ain't with the back and forth, cuz he'd be deceiving. I'll give you a beating. That'll leave you all bleeding. Now your mommy is weeping and your body is reeking, so stop with the speaking. Cause I don't get mad. I get even.
Time. Let's get it.
I said, me inviting you here tonight was laying a perfect trap. By now y'all heard the fact that I'm a murk this nerd that rap. This jerk deserves to purge in the depths of the earth and back. Fuck rap, just being a man, you're the worst at that. My smooth presence prove essence, dude. Fuck with your crew spray, you glorify obesity with a predictable food reference. Like, didn't you tell somebody you'll box them up like a pizza? Dude, that's not a lot to like. But if you're daydreaming about pizza now, I'm really not surprised. It's been established you're not equipped with the tools of class when you battled after looking like you swam in a pool of ash. Not even on a hush-hush, but you mentioning gun spray? You buck what? Closest this gamer geek gets to banging heat is duck hunting. I ain't afraid of this lame fragrant that looks like an AIDS patient gang banging on the daily he's slamming for PlayStation. So he knows some shit about games, but he don't know shit about game. And this shit's all joke because he spits without pain. But I pour my heart to the people, that's why they appreciate me. And that's what makes future rappers want to recreate me. So if I leave the game, they'll have to reinstate me. This bag just been dreaming and scheming and eating semen lately. The results of this for you
is a permanent rhapsody. It has been predetermined that you will forever rap for free. According to Dirtbag Dan, your shit is ass to me, and your blindness to that's a disaster if you could ask a D. Now, wasn't it your dream to hear me on your track spitting, but then you requested that feature and heard nothing but crickets? What, you mad that they're aware now that you bluff when you spit? Well, I'm mad that Ezak killed your ass and left me nothing to kick. And when it comes to bitches, you really shouldn't be speaking at all, because when I see you with yours, it really looks like you're walking a dog. But to finally round this round out, I'll pound you out with a roundhouse. Kick you in your ear and resoundingly pound your sound out. Remember this forever is the moment that you found out the level of your inferiority, you should bow now. No matter if your music bangs from the highest and widest speakers, that don't change it. I hate your shit. And they don't like it either.
Time. That man in this motherfucker. All right.
So we had our friend Lucky I Am of the Living Legends. He works with his friend Lana, Luck and Lana. They did a performance. We actually had them over at the studio for the podcast before that. And then we had a battle, which we released from the channel, so we talked about this before.
Right.
And then I did a little bit of rapping here and there, and we had a lot of local rappers come out and play. But this is, I mean, for us, it's like all part of the puzzle, right? Like you get the big guest to come here and do the podcast. While he's here, you have him do a show. You make the money off the door to kind of subsidize the whole thing and keep the ball rolling, make the shit happen. And then, record the battles, release them on the YouTube channel, and rinse, wash, repeat, do the same thing over and over again.
Right.
But it was a good night. I mean, for a Wednesday night, we got 100, 125, maybe 150 people out max.
Yeah, I want to say it's a pretty nice number of people that did come out. I mean, were you surprised to sit there and see that many people show up on a Wednesday?
Yeah. I mean, San Jose's a rough city to do this shit in, and I feel like in a lot of ways we're the first people that are trying to throw these battle events. So, you got to sprinkle it in with the live music, and we're blessed it's the night before Thanksgiving, and a lot of people like to drink on this night, believe it or not.
Right.
And so it worked out. It was good. It was good all around. We had good battles. We had good performance. Solid night.